Hello everyone. I know that I look like I'm getting some kind of shock therapy right now. You know what's kind of ironic is I am. Haha. My dad is just super awesome and he's willing to do whatever he needs to do to help me out, and this has been a really big success story for me. I've only been using the Fisher Wallace stimulator, I think is what it's called, for about 5 days. And I mean, I think there's a combination of some things, like I'm home more with my children, which gives me purpose in life, and I really practicing more meditation and yoga. That actually has a little bit to do with this product, is that twice a day for 20 minutes I just kind of meditate, and I've been sleeping better. My depression is better. My anxiety is absolutely better, with my kids especially, and I'm really grateful for that because they're everything to me. Now that I'm past the weird thing that I look like, whoops, this vlog is all about me being real, right? So today I had an interesting experience. Have you, anybody who's ever lost a loved one, like a best friend or something, can actually relate to what I'm going to talk about today? I remembered a really fun memory before my mission. We had a family reunion, and there's just this really fun picture of me holding up one of my nephews. I'm in this cute little bikini. Yeah, bye-bye to those days. No, but I just remember that trip and how much fun it was. There were no boyfriends, there was just no issues, no anything. And then the only thing I had on my mind was a fun family reunion on the beach with family, and that's it. We went boogie boarding, which I won't do again for a while unless I really want to and work at it, which I don't think that's one of those things I'm gonna necessarily work at. And there were like a million little kids around. Probably not any more than there are now. In fact, there were less kids. They were just all little. And anyway, so then come in. Hi, I'm vlogging. This is Parley. He made my day good today. This is Uncle Lex's little boy. Say hi.
Hi.
You going to bed? Yeah, you need to go to bed.
Okay.
Love you, bud.
He gets a little bit of time.
Anyway, so I was looking at this picture today and a flood of memories came to me. I want everyone to know and understand that the Helena Abish that I am now, I love that I am more reliable, even in my flakiness. I love that I try hard to show my love for people. I love that it takes effort for me to do small tasks. I mean, that sounds like a weird thing to love, but it makes the things that come easy to me, makes me thankful for those things. But I miss my friend that's gone. Today I honestly grieved. I grieved a loved one And it affected me. I mean, I wasn't crying, and I think the only reason why tears come to my eyes right now is because I'm talking about it, and I didn't talk about it today because it was just kind of a flashing moment. And I had a lot of fun with a lot of kids today. My progress has been exponential in the last few weeks. In fact, I'm helping my brother Lex and his wife Eileen out because she's been having some pretty major health issues. And that is something that I would not be able to do a year ago. Not at all. And I've only had a little help. I'm grateful for the help that I've had, but like today it was just me, a few kids, and my nephew Sawyer, who was a huge helper. And tomorrow I have Nage, who I just love, and I want her in my life forever. But anyway, there are some people that I wish knew Helena Howard. Spontaneous and funny and silly, and just I could come up with witty things at the drop of a hat. I wasn't worried about where I was going, or if I was going to get a headache, or if I couldn't go because there were children. I wasn't worried about. My life was just so carefree, and that changed my personality so much. I know a lot of this comes from just growing up, obviously, but I am terrified of committing to things because a huge part of me knows that I'll flake out at the last minute. Like, there was a group singing in church, and I flaked out on that, and I affect Cedric in that way, and I hate that, but I miss me. I loved me. I loved the parts of me that are gone. Maybe just because I'm older, they'll probably be gone forever. I'm not really. I'm working on the things that I'm working on, as in the big things, like coming back home to my children and being really strong in the gospel again, and maybe getting another calling in church, and just opening up to being a missionary again in the member way, and mostly don't snap at my kids for no reason. I wish they knew me, and they would have known me had I not had this stroke. Now, the old me was also flaky as all crap, and I would also pick up and leave, and I would always just take whatever offer was the most fun, and I didn't think things through before I spoke. I didn't think things through before I made commitments. I didn't think things through that way. So in those ways, I was annoying as heck. And in those ways, I am much better and much reliable. If I tell somebody that I will be there, I will be there. I mean, I'm talking like important things. Like for my brother this week, I'm so grateful I could be there. Him and Eileen, for literally 2 years, and still, like, if I ever needed anything because of headaches or crashes or stroke related anything, I could call Eileen and she would rearrange her entire world, her entire schedule, and help me. It was so awesome to be able to help her for once. Anybody in my family. Anna, Katrina, Charity, it's just my mom. It's just been a really cool week that way. Now these are happy tears because I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better. And I'm grateful for that. But I still miss my friend, Helena Howard. The girl that Cedric married. And the girl that he just didn't have one day. I'm working on the fun things to come back. I really am. I mean, like, to a point, I'm never gonna ride another roller coaster. I mean, take away half your cerebellum and then ride a roller coaster. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm never going scuba diving again, but thank heavens, I've already done that. So, bucket list. Check. I know the people that watch my vlog love me and care about what's happening in my life, and this week has been the greatest week I have had in 3 years. I've been able to serve someone else for the first time without flaking out at any moment. Thanks, Lily. I mean, I'm sorry you had a major gallbladder problem. But really, thank you for trusting me and Cedric and Nage to take over. It was such a privilege. And I've loved it. I'm still loving it. We still have your kids, and please let us keep them until you're really all the way better. But yeah. I know I'm gonna crash tonight and probably sleep until tomorrow night. That's okay, because this week has been awesome. I've started to pray more and more fervently. At the same time as all of this, I mean, I was praying for obedience sake, and now I'm praying for faith's sake, and I feel it. I really do. And I believe in prayer. I believe Heavenly Father is my dad and He loves me. I believe He puts people into my world who are incredible and are just, I couldn't ask for anything else. He puts people in my path. He puts things in my path, like this weird stimulator thing, in moments where I'm ready and willing to accept them. And He puts adventure back into my life that was important to Helena Howard, like going to Thailand, becoming a massage therapist, things like that I probably wouldn't have done before because motherhood would have encompassed me, which also wouldn't have been a bad thing, but good things have come to my life, and massage therapy is helping my body, my balance, my everything, and going to Thailand and experiencing really cool meditation and going to watch the elephants and having an adventure in that way is really exciting, as well as I can compare the way I feel this year compared to what I felt last year. That's amazing. I cannot thank my parents more. They've let us live in their 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, fully equipped, beautiful basement for 2.5 years now, I think. And they're not expecting us to leave anytime soon. I mean, it's time for us to move on, I'm sure, and we're looking and seeing, but it's been a huge, huge blessing because we've needed extra money to take care of things for me, and it's been financially stressful for us, but it's been a blessing to come together as a couple with me and Cedric and figure out a budget, keep the budget, and for me to start learning how to overcome a shopping addiction that came with this stroke. It's a great way to what's the word? Zone out. Just go on Amazon and go shopping, but I've been doing much better with that even in the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks' progress has been unsurmountable to any other progress that I have had. And I believe that it's due to me being home, me not being worried about Nage's income because she is also working for Balance of Nature. I'm not worried about asking for help from my friends and family, and I've not needed it. I've started this program. I'm truly eating healthier because I want to get skinnier before I go to Thailand so I can fit in all the cute little Thailand clothes. But that's a pretty good motivation. So this is a really long one. Sorry. Ish. But this long one's for me to look at in the future. And it's also just to remind you, it's okay. When you have had a major thing in your life change you, it's okay. It's okay to grieve. I mean, I lost a chunk of my brain. I miss it. I miss it so much. And I grieve about that loss. I do. Every once in a while it hits me. It's just like losing, I don't know what it's like to lose a parent, but I've lost grandparents, and every once in a while I get these overwhelming feelings of wishing that they were with me, and these really fun memories of when I had with them, like my grandma and grandpa Jackson them coming and visiting us in one of our old houses, and my mom came home to my grandpa, who made us hamburgers and gave us donuts for dinner at a time when my parents were on this serious health kick. That was awesome. Or whenever I was just with my grandma and grandpa Jackson, and they would just say, and my grandma would say, I think we need to go get ice cream. My grandma would never ever say no to ice cream. And I miss her. I miss her in a very happy way. I'm so grateful for her sake that she's gone, especially since I understand her pain. Probably more than any of the other grandchildren because I have a brain issue. I understand that she was always in pain. And I understand this happy, smiley face that she put on around her grandchildren. And I'm so grateful for that. I know she's listening to me, and Grandma, I just so grateful for you. And my Grandpa Howard, I don't have a whole lot of memories of him because I was younger when he left, and we didn't have a lot of close memories, but I remember going out into his cherry garden and not cherries, his cherry tomatoes, and eating his tomatoes with him, and they were the best of anyone ever. And I also remember my Grandma Howard is still with us, and luckily she lives upstairs, which I love. It's actually kind of frustrating Cedric how much I love having my grandma upstairs because I don't want to leave. As long as she's here, I want to be here because she is the best, most wise woman to go to for advice on anything. She's non-judgmental, she's wise, she's funny. We can just chill and watch movies together. Seriously, my grandma is the best. And it'll be sad when she leaves, but I'll be very, very happy for her. I know where she's going. That's something that's just so incredible to me. And if you have questions about where your family is or where your family is going, I have answers. I don't have answers. The Book of Mormon has answers, and I know how to explain these things. And I would love to sit down and talk to you. Anyway, there's the missionary coming out. But I also get that you don't want to be preached to. So that's cool too. So, Mom and Charity and maybe McKenna and a few people who might watch my vlog every once in a while. Thank you. I love you. And to Helena in a year, remember this day. And remember that life is good. And that it's only going to get better. So, thank you. I will talk to you later. That was 20 minutes. Whew! What a ramble. Alright, bye.